Alright, so Survivor Series on my birthday is done. Ironically, this is one of those events where if you would have sat down and thought about it, you could pretty much predict who was going to win almost every match. My dad asked me, he's like, who's going to win these matches? I was like, it's going to be this, and this. The only two that I kind of had hesitation on was Shield, New Day. I was like, that would kind of go either way. And then there was the Raw SmackDown main event. I was like, you know, that there's enough infight on both sides. I could kind of maybe see that going either way. But a lot of them ones you kind of knew going in who was winning what. So we start off with the Shield and New Day. Are they selling the like half Raw, half Shield shirts? It's pretty wicked. This match was all sorts of random chaos. I think that's because the Shield probably should have had, you know, a little over a month of working together time instead of like a week. Big E looked phenomenal in this match. That double midnight hour seemed like it should have been the end. There were some moments where it's like, why the neck went for a pin? Oh, okay, because the really horrible announcing, because it was like 5 people. We're trying to be like, oh, it's because they saw someone coming inside the ring. It felt like it should have been a lot better match. It was still a fantastic match. But you could tell that these 6 guys didn't quite fully gel. The weird, like, Xavier Woods at the bottom with Big E on the top, and then Kofi jumping over Big E to do a splash, then like a Big E electric chair. I mean, that was an insane spot to watch. And watch them take out Kofi with a triple powerbomb off the second rope, Brett's rope triple powerbomb. Solid opener, really solid opener. Then we go into the women's match. Now for these, I actually had to write down the order of eliminations. Becky from SmackDown goes out first from a roll-up. So that was odd. Then we have Bayley getting pinned, which is fine. Nia for a count out after multiple super kicks and top rope splashes from Tamina. Tamina Nia, I kind of dug it. The headbutt spot worked pretty well. If you're trying to do the Samoan drop to... I do say this. The move of the night was the Samoan drop. I think almost every match had someone who did a Samoan drop. Or super kicks. But getting the count-out victory, I actually kind of liked it. To me, that made sense. Foxy get eliminated next, which then made it, Banks and Asuka taking on the team of, effectively 4 members of Team SmackDown. Made sense. Naomi was going to eliminate Foxy. Banks sneaks in behind Naomi, gets it a tap out. I'm fine with that. That makes perfect sense to me. Then Carmella gets tapped out. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Carmella gets eliminated next, but she doesn't tap out. Then Natty's able to tap out Banks. Natalya and Banks, I wouldn't mind seeing more of that. That was really solid. So now we got Asuka against Tamina and Natalya. They double team her, pound the daylights out of her. She, jumping cross arm breaker, takes out Tamina. Asuka lock, takes out Natty. And I was like, Natty, Asuka was pretty good. So they did a good job. Asuka got like three of the eliminations. Trina looked sick. You can have her beat up jobbers, or you can have her be this unstoppable dynamo and be the sole survivor. Good booking for that. Very good booking for that. Miz Corbin. Corbin overcame the odds of the Miz and the Miz Trash and Trash Talk Maurice. I like that they had Miz work the leg. Miz Trash work the leg. It was good. I want to know who has been booking some of these matches recently. smaller guy working and injuring a bigger guy. We saw it with Almas McIntyre. We see it with Ms. Corbin. It's like, oh, guy made a move, guy injured himself, smaller dude, laser target on it. I'm going to work the spot on your body that's hurt. It's great, simple psychology, and it works. And the smaller guy bumping like crazy for the bigger guy, like what we saw with Jinder Mahal and AJ Styles a couple weeks ago, that really adds so much to it. So Miz gets taken out at the end of days, or EOD, out of nowhere. Now, SmackDown's on the board. Going to Bar Usos. Sheamus decided to silver tip his mohawk. Looked dumb. Really dumb. These two guys pounded each other like raw meat. Great match to see these two hungry teams. I love the callback to, well, last year they were the surviving teams, and those were the last two teams when it came to the tag team elimination one. So it was just after Mick Foley was like, you two guys, your best 7 series ended in a draw. You're a tag team. Loved that callback. Usos got the victory after a super kick party. They said super kick party. On top of Flash. Bliss Flair. I don't know where this version of Bliss comes from. She was dang near perfect in this match. She worked Charlotte's injuries. Did a spot where Charlotte kind of injured her arm and her ribs. Charlotte was just like a proud hunting lioness. Just whoever did the camera work for this, you would see Bliss kind of getting up, and then in the background you would just see Charlotte like, I'm gonna kill you, and then right into a big impactful move. They played the size difference. Bliss worked this Charlotte overly aggressive. She'll make a small mistake. I'm gonna capitalize on it. I'm gonna work it. Just like Almas McIntyre. You've got one person who's just a genetically superior colossus working a much smaller person who's devious and opportunistic. And it seemed like Bliss was going to take this multiple times. But figure 8, she taps out. Now we're tied up. 3-3. I mean, now we're ahead 3-2. Now we get into AJ Styles and Lesnar. You could tell Lesnar was in this match kind of going, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. This is a motivated Lesnar, and motivated Brock Lesnar is beautiful to watch. And AJ Styles, yeah, he could wrestle an invisible phone book and probably pull a 3.5-star match. They have him bump like crazy for Lesnar. But then again, Lesnar's probably like, I'm going to throw you from the outside. Okay, I'll help you. No. Styles hit a phenomenal forearm out of everywhere. The springboard moonsault. They played up this, he was fast and he could hit hard. Reversal of the F5 into the calf crusher. With Heyman in the background clutching the title like he's Gollum. The crowd going ballistic. AJ hit another phenomenal forearm. It's not to put down Brock. Going for it again, and Brock's picking him out there and hitting the F5. Oh, this match was probably one of the best Brock Lesnar matches I've seen in a while. He's a kind of smaller guy who bumped really well, had a great arsenal of moves that complemented Brock beautifully, know how to take Brock's offense. Tied up going to the main event, just like you would expect it to be. They were smart and they got through all of the, you want to see these two guys in the ring, right? You want to see these two guys in the ring? All right, here we go. Here we go. You want to see Orton and Joe? You'll see him in the ring. You want to see Joe Cena? You'll see him in the ring. You want Triple H and Shinsuke? You'll see him in the ring. You want Shinsuke and Finn? You'll see him in the ring. You want Rude and Triple H? You'll see him in the ring. You want to see Triple H do a suck it to Bobby Roode? Now, Bobby Roode do a glorious Triple H? You want to see both of them trade spine busters? You're going to see that in this match. And then once they got through all that, they just kind of started burning through guys. Shinsuke out first. Strowman. Rude out second. Then Joe gets eliminated. And Finn gets eliminated. And now they take out Strowman by doing a double superplex on the outside, with then having Shinsuke and Rude come back to help assist them. It was just weird. Wait a minute, actually, you still had Joe and Finn, because there was Raw by that time had started having like a small discussion in the ring. They kind of get into each other. They all got laid out. Then we had Strowman get eliminated. Then Joe was attacking Shane. Shane made the tag out. Bunch of AAs to Joe. Joe's eliminated. Angle and Finn help eliminate Triple H. Finn goes for a coup de grace, misses it. Orton picks him. Then Orton gets taken out. So now it's just Shane against Triple H, Angle, Strowman. H tags himself in, wants to get a piece of Shane. Angle tags himself in. Angle and Shane wrestle for a little bit. Triple H then lays out Angles. Angle gets pinned by Shane. But before that, you had the run-in by Shane. Now, you had running against Shane by Owens and Zayn. So they tried to take the two outside storylines, like, oh, Triple H and Angle don't get along. Zayn and Owens are they're pissed off at what happened with Shane on SmackDown. And it was just a cluster. It started with so much promise, and all of a sudden the catch goes, alright, Shinsuke's the first one? Shinsuke? You not got Shinsuke first? Okay. You not got Rude next? Okay. Then Joe and Finn. Wait, what? Wait, this doesn't make sense. It's like, how'd you book a really solid match and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, and here's your main event. Okay. And you. Why are we dropping everybody so fast? So Raw ends up winning the whole thing. Triple H tries to celebrate Strowman. Strowman's like, I ain't having it. Strowman puts down H. Okay. It started really chaotic with the Shield New Day, and then ended really chaotic and bizarre. But it's done. And it did enough to continue the storyline that was the invasion angle, as well as set up main event angles for both shows. And that way it's successful, just not what people expected or really wanted for the finish of your big main event matches you spent several weeks hyping up to.